I rise today to strongly oppose Senator Wicker's amendment to prevent Transportation Security Administration employees from being able to collectively bargain. There is really no need for the Senate to use valuable time considering this issue right now. Congress gave the administrator of TSA the authority to determine if and how collective bargaining should take place in the Air Transportation Security Act, which established TSA in the wake of the attacks of September 11th. I believe giving TSA employees a greater voice in their workplace would be good for security. TSA suffers from low morale, high attrition, and high injury rates. National security is jeopardized when agencies charged with protecting our safety continually lose trained and talented employees due to workplace injuries and a lack of employee protections. Moreover, the vast majority of federal employees have collective bargaining rights. This includes other employees of the Department of Homeland Security performing similar security functions, such as Border Patrol agents, Federal Protective Service officers, and Immigration and Customs enforcement officers. Proponents of collective bargaining restrictions say they are necessary so that TSA has the flexibility to respond to emergencies. That is simply not true. Under federal law, agencies are provided the authority to take any actions they deem necessary to carry out their missions during an emergency. Granting collective bargaining rights would not in any way hinder TSA's flexibility to transfer employees in the event of a national emergency. Moreover, under civil service laws, TSA employees, like other federal employees, would be prohibited from striking if they are granted collective bargaining rights. We all remember the heroic first responders who rushed into the World Trade Center and the Pentagon on September 11, 2001. I vividly recall the Capitol Police officers working frantically to protect our safety when it appeared the fourth plane could strike the Capitol. These were unionized workers, like the heroes of 9/11. The brave men and women of TSA have dedicated themselves to protect our security. There is absolutely no basis for the Republicans to argue that TSA employees would invoke union contract restrictions rather than rise to the occasion in an emergency. Mr. President, I urge all senators to protect TSA employees' opportunity to have a voice in their workforce by opposing the Wicker Amendment.